So hi guys, jumping in for a quick ad here for my team Purple Haze. They're an Italian-based team. Make sure you check them out. I'm part of it. Been part of this special team for 5 years. Just wanted to shout them out. They have a YouTube too. Make sure you subscribe to them. They always posting new videos all the time. And recently we just had our teammate Leo top with Mitsurugi at the recent YCS. So make sure you check us out. We have all our social media here. And I just wanted a quick shout out for them. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Have a good one. Hey guys, you're the Hard 995 here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, whatever you're doing right now. Hope you have a good time. So let's jump into this new format of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I haven't done a video like this in a while, so I'm going to try and do videos like this more. So this is a new format called Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesys. Pretty much rules are very simple. This is the second list, by the way, not the first list, because I didn't want to make a video. I was going to make a video on the first list, but I thought they needed to, some of the cards on there didn't really make sense. So this is the second list, but this is just my reaction to the new format. So pretty much, if you don't know what Genesys is, it's pretty much no wing zones, no pendulums are out. All other cards are out, so it's pretty much just the standard 5/5 with the extra deck. So they don't have a ban list, but they have a point system. So the point system is just down here. We'll go forward with this video. This video won't be too long. I just wanted to have my opinion on how I think this is going to be the future of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is honestly pretty awesome. So let's jump into it. So as you can see, the standard cap is 100. So I would assume the official caps are like future YCS, as they said, and future like tournaments will be at 100. Kind of makes sense with, as you can see, with the cards on the list. So let's go down to it. So we've got this pretty much any floodgate, turbo, or floodgate that stops your opponent from playing pretty much feels like they ban, or like you have to make a deck around it with 0 points, which is probably not optimal as you go into building different strategies, right? So my opinion on this is obviously that I think this format's awesome. I think this gives a lot of innovation, a lot of deck building ideas, a lot of different strategies can come out of it. It really, because for me, modern at the moment, it feels a bit of a, not a sack fest, I would say, or like unfair. Just feels like sometimes you can play optimally and you still just get punished, unfortunately. It's just sometimes how this format is at the moment. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it's good to have a second format to go to when, you know, the modern format isn't the greatest, you know what I mean? It's kind of what Edison and, you know, Time Wizard Go was made for, just in case you just didn't want to play the modern format, you got a alternative one. So now they got Genesys, which is, in my opinion, is pretty good. I think this is a outstanding format. Obviously, they're not going to get it right at the start. I think the idea behind it is perfect. I think the idea of having another format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is honestly 10 years in the making. It's like, feels like it should have been done a long time ago. Glad Konami actually decided to do this, and they're starting to push it so much that they even want YCSs for it. And who knows, next year, 2026, I'm pretty sure there'll be a world invite for it. So they're pushing it that hard. So they actually believe in this format, which is awesome. I'm all for it. So as you can see, just what a fuck is. I'm just gonna slowly go through it. If you want the link, I'll put the link down below. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesys list. It's just pretty much all the points on the side here. Pretty much you can only have, sorry about that. Pretty much you can only have the points. So let's say you go 60 and then 40. That's your point start. That's pretty simple. I'll probably make videos soon. If you check me out, I'm gonna probably play Vanquishol, because Vanquishol seems pretty good in this format, which is obviously my pet deck. And I'm gonna play a couple other decks too. I was playing some Mimighoul too. I played some Exorcister. I think those decks are pretty solid right now. Even the new Typhoon deck is pretty good with Goblin Bikers. I've just been playing DB and stuff for a bit, so I'm a bit late to the party with like the whole list and stuff. But I have a couple of replays for the next video. But as we're talking about this list, pretty much I'm all for it. I'm all for this format. This format's awesome. It kind of gives a more innovation, more strategies behind it, and I think Konami's did a pretty good job here. Like, there's a lot of cool cards you can play. There's all cool cards. All the hand traps have points, essentially, except for a few. Like Diddy Crow and Skullmeister don't have points, which is fine. Like, those cards ain't super crazy to a point where you feel like they need points. Droll has 5 points, which is fair. Ash has 15 points. The Mulch Armies have 10, 7, and I believe 3 points for Meows. I'll just have a look here. I'm just kind of scrolling forward just so we can have a decent look at it. Yeah, so we just have the Meows 7 points, Peruya 10 points. Yeah, it makes sense. Sorry, Meows 3 points, Full Loss 7 points. Yeah, so pretty much your whole deck can't be just full of spam hand traps, right? You can have a decent amount of hand traps, obviously, but that just means the other broken cards you could play in your deck, like Pot of Greed, for example, right? The Pot of Greed's here for 30 points, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm sure there's going to be a way to abuse that, but it's pretty cool. They're trying to get old cards they think they might be okay into something, right? You know, I'm all for that. I think it's pretty fair. Like, what else can you really do with a format like this? And pretty much all the wank up spells are just one, because, you know, they're just problematic cards with like FTKs. You know, like broken cards like Royal Oppression and Rivalry. Just stun cards and broken cards that just kind of make you not play the game. Pretty much essentially not banned, but like you're just going to use all your points for it. That means your deck isn't optimized and you're only playing on one off of that card. So again, you're allowed to play these cards, but it's not optimal for you. So again, that's where it just comes down to thinking about how the format is, right? And I think a lot of people be onto this format, and I'm kind of happy about how they're going about it. They updated this list after like 2 or 3 days of like, I guess, seeing DB and seeing people's deck profiles, and they straight away update it. If they keep consistently updating this list, let's say for example every like week, to kind of evaluate what's going on, like a card here that I'll just say for now, Shifter, it's 10 points. Like that card's, in my opinion, should be 100 points. It's just not a fun card to play with. Obviously, you know, you got Impulse at 30 points, which is honestly a bit devastating, and somehow Purge is 10 points. So I feel like that will change in the future. You know, like you got Dekaseka at 20 points. Like some cards don't make sense here for me. Like DC Alias at 3 points. It's like, doesn't really need to be. Like there's a few cards here I'm like, yeah, it doesn't need some points, and then the few cards I know that don't have any points should have points in my opinion. So if they just keep updating the list, I think it'd be a solid format. I think this format would be awesome, you know, and it'd just be really fair. And even the back row cards, like, you know, Lightning Storm and stuff, they have points too. So you got to build your deck in a way where, okay, do I lose the back row or do I beat like certain decks? I think that's the cool aspect about this. So that's just my thoughts on this format, guys. I hope you liked this video. I'm going to try and do more videos like this. Sorry if I rambled on too long, but I just wanted to give a quick update if I'm playing this format. I'm 100% playing this format, by the way. So this is an awesome format. I'll send some replays. I have been playing it a bit. I'll send some replays on the channel. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys drop a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good one. See ya.